Hey everybody, and welcome to the Tora Jordan Show. I am your host, Tora Jordan, and welcome to my channel. If you're a new viewer, if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. Welcome back. Feel free to hit the subscribe button or make a comment and like this video if you like it. Share it with your friends, whatever. All right, so y'all might be wondering about what is the deal with my thumbnail. All right, so last night on Friday, February 3rd, Josh and I did a weigh-in. Okay. I'm officially down 121 pounds. 121 pounds. The beautiful blonde that is in my thumbnail, that is my niece. Today we had a birthday party for my mother-in-law. Love my mother-in-law. Happy birthday. And we were all together and just celebrating her. And I just walked up to Whitney and I was like, "Hey, Whitney, how much do you weigh?" And she goes, 120. Why? And I was like, "I've lost 121 pounds. And she's like, and I said, "I've lost Whitney," and I made a big ruckus about it. "I've lost Whitney and I've lost as much weight as Whitney weighs." It's a wonderful, wonderful celebration. Everybody was so excited for me. And I wasn't trying to steal the thunder from my mother-in-law with it being her birthday. She was celebrating with me too. She's watched me on this journey. So, it's been exciting for everybody in my life. So we were celebrating the wonderful lady that is my mother-in-law, along with having some giggles about me losing my niece in weight. She's still alive and well. Okay. Which brings me to my point of the day. Celebrate your victories, both on and off the scale. It's wonderful to see those numbers going down. But remember, even though your scale might not be moving, there's still changes going on inside of you and even on the outside. One of my favorite non-scale victories was a few months ago. I was taking a selfie and I sent it to my aunts and my mom and my cousins all in a group chat. And I was like, "I have a chin again. I have a chin again. Oh, I'm getting definition back in my face." We were all laughing and celebrating about that. So remember, celebrate your non-scale victories along with your on-scale victories. Okay? Sometimes those scales don't move, but you may be, losing inches and just, your body's reshaping and things like that. So keep that in mind. Those are victories just as much as losing pounds. Okay? So I got a story for you today about celebrating a non-scale victory. That's even more exciting than the one I just told you about. All right, so last Saturday, in January, Josh had a men's supper. Well, Josh's cousin, there's four of us, three of his cousins and me, who are all around the same age. We're about 8 years between all of us. We're all just right there. We all know each other. We all love each other. We're all friends. Okay, so back in 2019, we had decided that we needed to have a cousins girls' night out to go eat sushi. Well, we started planning it, and we were going to wait until the first part of 2020. Well, we all know what happened in 2020. So we had to postpone. Well, life started happening for all of us. I mean, things just started getting chaotic in every single one of our lives. Not a big deal. Life happens. And we go on. So we didn't get to have our sushi date. Well, this past October in 2022, we were all sitting there around the table at our family reunion. I was like, "Girls, if we're going to have this sushi date, we need to have this sushi date. We need to plan it. And we need to stick to the plan, barring anybody gets sick or a blizzard or anybody gets pregnant. Because when you're pregnant, you can't go eat sushi because of the mercury content, which is understandable. We got to take care of the babies. Got to take care of them babies." Okay, so anyway, we start getting the information together and deciding where we're going, when we're going, where we're going, and everything like that. Our plans are firmed up. All right, so last Saturday, my bestest friend, who is a working mom, she has a wonderful husband, and their life is going on for them. She's a manager, so she's always busy and everything like this. We had not had much time together just to go hang out as friends. So last Saturday, I went to her house at 11 o'clock. We were not eating until 5. Okay. Went to her house. I did her nails and we got together, and then we decided that we were going to leave the house early and we were going to go run around and do some shopping and just, be girls and talk and visit and, just have that retail therapy, girl therapy, things like that, just bestest friends being bestest friends. Okay. So we went to a little flea market that she'd never been to. We went to a couple discount grocery stores, ended up at Walmart, and time was clicking on, and we were getting close to about an hour from when we were supposed to meet. Not a big deal. So we talked among each other, and we said, why don't we go ahead and venture on closer to the restaurant? That way we're not, if something happens, we're not running so far behind. All right, not a big deal. So we venture over, and we stop in another few stores, and we decide, you know what, let's go into Cato's. We can always, pass the time in Cato's. Always pass the time in Cato's clothing store. And then we're just over the block from the restaurant. Not that big of a deal, right? Okay, so we go in Cato's, and I go over to the plus size section. That's where I've always shopped. That's always the side I've been on, is the plus side. So where we head. So we're looking at the clearance rack, and we're looking at the new fashions that are coming in. And she got some jeans and tried them on, and they fit, and they were only like $14 a pair. So she grabbed all the pairs that were in her size, and we're walking around. She goes, we're going to this side. And I was like, wait, we don't belong over there. And she goes, oh, come on. And says, come on. And I'm like, oh, okay. I've never shopped on that side of the store. And she's like, it's okay. Come on. Come on. And I'm like, okay, fine. I go over there, and I'm looking at clothes, and, I'm like, oh, well, this looks nice. And it's like a size medium. And I'm just like, yeah, but I'll never fit in this. And she goes, oh, one day you might. You never know. I'm just like, okay, thank you for your vote of confidence there. I love you. And, and she picks up this top, and she holds it up in this sleeveless cascade front ruffle thing with it's plaid, and it's cute. And then it's got denim across the shoulders. And I'm like, that ain't going to fit. And she goes, try it on. I was like, I'm not going to try it on. She goes, Tora, try it on. Okay. So there I am standing on the sales floor. And of course, this is like a vest thing. So just throw it over your shirt, the shirt you're wearing. Just throw it on. I'm standing there, and I'm like, it doesn't fit. It's too tight in the shoulders. And she goes, go look in that mirror over there. And I was like, Jessica. She goes, go look in that mirror right over there. So I walk over there, and the sales lady is watching this whole fiasco go down. And I'm like, all right. And I walk over, and I'm just like, literally, I almost broke down into tears right there on the sales floor of Cato's. Now, there's been several times in my life that I have tried on clothes and had an emotional breakdown in the dressing room because something didn't fit. A lot of people have that. There's no shame in it. Okay? You're not alone in that moment. Okay? You may feel absolutely alone, but you're not. There are women out there or men out there who have that time in that dressing room where you just feel so raw. Okay? But this was not one of those moments. This was a moment of, this is an extra large top. It's tight in the shoulders because of that denim, but this is an extra large top. And it fits everywhere but the shoulders. I have broad shoulders. Talked about that before. And she goes, told you so. I was like, Jessica, it doesn't really fit because of the shoulders. And she's like, it's okay. Try something else on. All right, so I'm going through the clearance rack and looking. And I see this avocado green shirt. Now, I love green. I love green. It's the color of springtime. It's the color of regrowth and regeneration. It's beautiful color. I mean, it's all over nature. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. So I find this avocado green shirt and I was like, Jessica goes, is it an extra large? I said, yes, it's an extra large. So I put it on over the top of my clothes and I pull it down. I was like, Jessica, it's rolled up on my other shirt. Help me pull it down. So I pull it down and she goes, go look in the mirror. And I just about had a come apart right there. I mean, because I'm standing there looking in the mirror at a 37-year-old Tora who a year ago was wearing a 5X top and a size 30 jean, looking in the mirror at a 37-year-old Tora who is wearing a size 18 or 20 pair of jeans, depending upon the brand. We all know that brands aren't all true to size. Some of them you gotta size up, some of them you can size way down in. And I'm wearing an extra large top. And it fits. I'm having an emotional roller coaster in this moment. And it's like, Jessica, and she's like, told you so. That is a non-scale victory. That moment of standing there with my bestest friend in a clothing store on the regular size side, looking in the mirror and realizing that I am not a 5X top anymore. That I'm wearing an extra large top. This is the exact top. This is the exact top. It was on the clearance rack for $4. It came home with me. So anyway, that is a non-scale victory. When you not only see the poundage going off on the scale, but you see the clothing change, the physical changes in your, in your face, in your arms, in your chest and torso, and in your belly, and in your legs and everything. That is a non-scale victory. Those are the ones that deserve the most celebration. They're the most underrated things. They deserve the most celebration. Okay? So I wanted to share my story, share my non-scale victory with you all, along with my scale victory. Josh and I only weigh about every 2 to 4 weeks. So we don't obsess. I'm the type of person who will obsess over, oh, did I lose a pound? I'll weigh like 3 or 4 times a day if I've got a bathroom scale. I promise you, I've done it before. So we don't, we don't obsess over it if we have to go and do a weigh-in. That way, out of sight, out of mind, and just live our life. All right. So I want to celebrate with you all. Okay? Celebrate the victories. And when you hit a stall, celebrate anyway. Just remember, trust the process. Walk by faith. Sometimes that is the hardest thing to do when you don't seem to see anything happening. I was in a stall a few months ago, and I was like, I'm not losing a pound at all. And I felt so bloated and everything like this. And I was like, okay, all right. I'm just going to trust the process. A week later, we went and weighed in again. I ended up losing 7 pounds. So sometimes you got to trust the process. Alrighty, guys. Well, I'm going to get off of here. I want you all to know that I care for you, that you are kind to others, and you should be kind to yourself, that you are beautiful or handsome, depending upon, and that you're not alone. You're not alone, okay? You're never alone. There is always somebody out in this world who is trudging the same path. They're down there in those trenches with you, okay? You're not alone. All right? Just remember that. You're not alone. And one more thing. Love ya!